time it is. This is your boy KL Universe. This is the Atlanta Falcons versus the San Francisco 49ers, y'all. Sunday night prime time football, y'all. Y'all go ahead and sit back, relax, watch the show. No commentary, y'all. Pick who you pick. Let's sit back and watch the game, y'all, and see how this go. Make sure y'all share this out. Appreciate all my new subscribers. Appreciate all my members, y'all. Let's get it.
Baseball on your feet and welcome your five-time Super Bowl champion, San Francisco 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The 49ers come out, and Brock Purdy leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the fourth-year man out of Iowa State.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about this game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes. So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice game.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 15 on that game. First down, 49ers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
At their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. Ooh. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Falcons nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Ray McLeod on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Falcons come out, and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. They are cooking to begin this drive. This play going for 30 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
On first down, it's Penix. He'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, Penix. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The 49ers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. We'll have one go downfield for Jennings. That is caught. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. 42 yards.
33-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
He'll step up and run. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind the
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. He had a touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
In this offense, they just continue to find such creative ways to get the ball into the hands of their playmakers, and this time they use the pre-snap motion to help their guy gain leverage, and it's just an easy pitch and catch for the touchdown.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
On the option, here's Robinson. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so... there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Purdy on 1st down. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown. And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with a run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14. Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Play action now. Purdy. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that's a 1st down. It'll be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's got another one. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead.
Niners 21, Falcons 7.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. McLeod now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down, Falcons.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
We're going to go play action with Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Penix on 3rd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And with that sack, it should put an end to what's been a very promising drive up until this point. Great job of bend without breaking. Get yourself off the field when the opportunity presented itself.
So on now is John Parker-Romo to try the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Romo's kick is good. And the Falcons cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for the Niners. An even 40 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
A run here with McCaffrey. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
It is 3rd and long. To throw is Purdy. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Piniero's kick is good. And the Niners are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Gain of 10. And a Falcon first down.
So these teams trade field goals in the 3rd as we come to the end of the quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. On first down, it's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This secondary, I mean, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Now Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearson. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They run on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the sideline, he gets this to Mooney. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
From the gun, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
4th down, and here's Penix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting.
Now, Kyle Shanahan not happy with that last call, and he's going to put out that red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. 3rd down. Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Well, a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. To stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Second and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Second and a yard. Now Penix. Right side, catch me by McLeod. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end Pitts. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
All right, y'all. Y'all see the final score. San Francisco 34, Falcons 10, y'all. Ooh, we catch y'all on the next one, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Your boy, Kel Universe. We gone.